phone.
I will actually open your live stream in another chat and have it muted, so you can get some mute out.
Hmm. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another showcase stream. Today we have the Xbox Games Showcase 2025, followed by the Outer Worlds Showcase. So pretty sure we're going to get a release date for Outer Worlds 2, and they'll probably do a deep dive of like gameplay and whatnot. So I'm actually joined by our fellow community member that's been with us for quite a bit, probably the past few weeks. Jeff, say hi.
Hi everybody, how's it going?
Dave is not with us. He's at work, but he is with us in spirit because I think he said he was going to watch us. So if you see Lost Days Gaming coming up in the chat, that is Dave chatting with us. But as far as faces go, of course, you got my face. Jeff will be in the background, you know, putting his input or opinions on whatever, you know, games that we get excited for or what he's excited. So we got 10 minutes, so I figured we'd go live now, talk about some games that we're hoping to get, hopefully get some better announcements from the past few showcases that we've had. It's been kind of dry. I mean, there's some games that are like, oh, okay, not too bad. Our biggest wow factor was, of course, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. So, I mean, my thoughts currently, I'm hoping we get a Fallout 3 remake, like announcement, release day, something, because they already did it with Oblivion, and there was heavy rumors about the Fallout 3. So, hopefully, we get some kind of announcement there. Maybe Gears of War E-Day. Acid, what's up, buddy? We all know why I'm here. What up, squad? Why are you here, bud? Oh, Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares 3. And Reanimal or something like that? You said that? Little Nightmares 3 and Reanimal? What you're looking for? Yeah, so Gears E Day, Fallout 3, something with Fable, maybe a Fable release day.
Ooh, Fable would be amazing.
I know they pushed it back to 2026, so maybe we'll get like more trailer or maybe gameplay. I'm pretty sure now that Microsoft now owns Activision, we should be hearing something from Call of Duty here soon. So they might show a teaser of Call of Duty. So, I mean, I know it's not a big focus on the channel per se, but I usually play it with Dave here and there. I buy every Call of Duty. I'm a sucker, so I grew up playing Call of Duty and FPS games. So yeah, maybe we'll see something with Call of Duty. I think that's really it. I mean, there's probably a ton of other stuff that could, you know, bias like Judas, maybe Clockwork Revolution. Some of the old Game Pass games that they announced a couple years ago. Maybe something from Bethesda. Who knows? Maybe something with an update on Elder Scrolls. I mean, who knows? So, Jeb, what are you hoping for?
I am hoping for a Fallout 3 remaster release date and potentially because I know it's technically not wasn't owned by Bethesda, but a Fallout New Vegas remaster would be amazing too because they're all owned by Microsoft now, so Microsoft can pretty much do whatever they want. And I hope we get a New Vegas.
Yeah, and I think that's possible too because the new Fallout TV show season 2 is coming out
in New Vegas.
and it's coming out soon, and it's in New Vegas. So maybe they'll do like a celebration, like hey, here's a new Fallout remake game to especially in spirit of the TV show, season 2 coming out that's placed in New Vegas. This actually looks like a Fallout background right here that we're seeing right now. See like laser weapons.
Yeah, that might be some
Looks like
form of
Fallout 76, maybe screenshot. Also, Xbox as fuck. That's a very close second. Yeah, I know you have Xbox, Acid. And of course, Game Pass. So even though I don't have an Xbox, I have the Xbox app, and I pay for Game Pass every month. So usually we get some good Game Pass games. I can play them for free, which helps out me too, because makes me play more games on the channel and make content. So hopefully we get something. Maybe another WoW game would be nice. And usually Xbox does have their own indie showcase, but I don't know if they're going to do that here. So I don't know about that, but we'll see. Very disappointed with PlayStation. We didn't even hear a lick about any of the fucking rumors that we were hoping for. The only thing that was pretty nice was Neo 3. I like the Neo games. Me and Dave will probably play that co-op. Especially if it's open world, and if it's 3 people, maybe we can get Jev in on it. If it's crossplay, maybe other people. So who knows? I think that was it. I mean, there was a couple other ones like Pragmata. Oh, those are they're all next year. Everything's next year.
Yeah, 2025 seems a little dry. 2026 seems to be looking okay.
Yeah, look, I mean, not saying 2025 as a whole is dry. It's always the summer to like fall time is usually kind of dead. Because like we did get Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, we got Expedition 33. We got Assassin's Creed Shadows.
We need some good mid-year games.
Yeah, definitely some. I mean, we got Wuchong in July. Full effect. We got some stuff in August. I mean, August now we have the new Dying Light game that got announced. We got Metal Gear Solid Delta. Another game that I completely forgot now. There's a few games in August. That's when it kind of picks back up again, because then in September we got Hell Is Us from PlayStation. We got Ghost of Yotei. October, Ninja Gaiden 4, Borderlands 4, Silent Hill F in September, late September. So absolutely, I'm looking for Game Pass games too. Yeah, I mean, of course, Game Pass has been pretty well received past few years. So. Like we had Avowed. I mean, Avowed was pretty deep. It was a very simplistic RPG, but I mean, it was still pretty good. We had Sniper Elite Resistance. I mean, there was a couple little side games like Atom Fall, South of Midnight. Of course, Doom the Dark Ages. I mean, can't forget Doom the Dark Ages. That was a hell of a game. Pun intended. But yeah, hopefully we get some more bangers. Because they did it last year. Last year it was kind of stupid, and then we got to the Xbox show, and it was like, whoa, holy shit, fuck, Damn! Holy crap! Some stuff got pushed back, but hey, everybody's scared of GTA.
I mean, I would rather something get pushed back than them release it in a broken state.
Oh yeah, I'm for that too.
I don't care if it takes an extra month.
What am I
or
looking
2
at?
months.
Fishing Sim 2.5. It's the Game Awards channel. I guess somebody's just playing fishing and waiting for some kind of fishing activity in Fallout 76. It looks like. Guess we're just waiting for the show to start. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Jev, on that. Especially like I'd rather wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then it comes out and it's an absolute no bugs, well designed, got replayability, got content, and, good. I prefer.
Yeah, I want something that works when I buy it, and then not get frustrated.
Especially like
and
Cyberpunk.
never play it again.
Take Cyberpunk, for example. Cyberpunk was like in development hell because of the transition of the new consoles. They wanted to get it out, they pushed them out, and then my first impressions on Cyberpunk, I was like, man, this is kind of trash. Like, after that, it was of course, over time, you see all the updated shit. Avowed and Doomed lacked replayability, really good for the past. Yeah, and I agree with that, Acid. Like, I love Doom. I mean, you guys saw that. Those streams were awesome. Like, Doom was amazing, but it was like 2 days. It was like, I beat it in a few streams, and then we went in 100% of the game. I got all the achievements, and then that was pretty much it. And I've always had a love for Doom games, especially the newer ones. And like they can't make enough Doom to satisfy me. Like they could make 20 Doom games, and I'm like, okay, when's the next one? Cyberpunk.
10 seconds.
Cyberpunk was Game of the Year 2 years after. Oh yeah, I mean, especially after the DLC. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it going. All right, who we starting off with? Last year they started off with Doom. They started off with Doom strong. Let's see what they start with this year.
Here we go. I'm excited.
Let Jev host. Okay, you pay him then.
Invasion.
It's
Kind of.
Battleworld?
It's kind of looks like a
We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down.
I think it's Outer Worlds.
Bioshock.
We came to spread
It does look like
freedom
Outer
and
Worlds too,
liberate resources.
but it has some Bioshock vibes.
But this pesky
Yeah.
Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if
Or
this
desktop audio?
stranger
Okay, I
aligned
turned
with
down.
Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why
Okay.
this menace
Yeah, good,
must be
Dave.
wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Gamers are dying for Bioshock. Yeah, I know.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
It does look like Bioshock. It has to be Bioshock.
I think they're just showing off Outer Worlds too.
Well, it's got some, old classic music.
Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every
yeah.
last bit that
Definitely.
I save is
Yeah.
intended for you.
A little better. All right, cool. Yeah, Obsidian. I mean, this is the big game at the end of the showcase, so I guess I guess they're hyping it up.
maybe high.
You could turn giant? That's kind of cool.
I think he
Oh.
actually shrunk the guy.
This fall. Another fall game. Oh shit, dude. Definitely looks more actiony than the first one. Oh, jump snipe. Let's go. Count me in. Oh, October 29th. End of October.
For capitalism by capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos.
Stay tuned at the
by
end of the
staying
showcase
tuned
for
after
direct.
the
Okay, so we're gonna
showcase.
see more gameplay and more stuff for that game. Cool. And Game Pass.
All right. Bioshock 4.
World premiere. Here's the first world premiere. Who we starting off with?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I've just
This is
been
a
so depressed
GTA
lately.
6 TV
No,
show.
it would fix everything. Humans a problem.
Oh, it's that. It's the game. with
Oh, it's the High on
talking
Life
gun.
game.
Yeah, she needs the talking gun.
The talking knife. I saw it. Yeah, there it is. High on Life 2? A lot of people like that game too. Very humorous, pretty cool. Fish people. a flamethrower turtle.
I didn't know they had Bowser.
A lot of people love this game, so this is pretty cool. Why do you say I have a pyramid head? Or, that's a Silent Hill. We fell in a pill bottle.
Humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies.
I should
and
get
their
high
brains are
and
like
play it.
half the size of ours.
High on Life 2, yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Coming this winter. Game Pass game.
World premiere.
Liking this so far, I'm not gonna. The first 3 games fucking better than the other showcase. Roman Empire kind of thing.
Clearing looking. Black foggy mist, scarab bug maybe. Oh, that is cow demon.
Minotaur? Resonance? Oh, a Plague Tale game! Well, that's pretty cool. So if you guys don't know, the Plague Tale Innocence, the one with the rats and the infestation, this is like a prequel, I guess, maybe. The Plague Tale game. Pirates are overdone. Wait, but gladiators can never be overdone. New controller?
New Steam Deck probably, because they're partnering with Steam now.
The fuck?
Yep,
Okay.
there it is.
Xbox. Xbox handheld? I thought they got rid of that. Oh, an ROG. Oh, it's like a Steam Deck, but Xbox. From the cloud.
I know they're partnering with Steam, so they might have just used the Steam Deck as
Oh look, BattleNet, Discord. Okay, that is actually kind of nice. Especially if you can access your Game Pass games.
oh, that would be cool.
You can actually, oh, a Ryzen chip? Let's go. That's something out here. Holiday 2025. Oh, and a white version.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility.
President of
We
Xbox.
championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to
You can
Steam,
even play your
GOG, and
Windows
Ubisoft
PC game
Connect.
stuff?
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In
Oh,
fact,
Silksong's
every
coming
new
in
game you
fucking,
see in
let's
today's
go.
show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Yo, they just fucking
We
shadow
have
dropped
always wanted you to have
Silksong.
the unique experience of
Nice.
Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing
So
in
Silksong's
Xbox Play
coming in
Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console,
fucking
PC,
holiday,
Smart
bro,
TV, or
with
any
the-
Windows handheld like
with
the
the
new
handheld
Xbox Ally,
launch.
the Xbox experience
awesome.
roams with you. Your library,
Silksong
progression, friends, and
confirmed.
achievements. There are over 1,000
What the
Xbox Play
fuck?
Anywhere
Yo,
games
okay.
on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse
Oh,
lineup
let's
of games, from the
go.
biggest
Game Pass
franchises
games
to
on the
critically acclaimed
handheld.
indie hits.
That's actually
This
kind of
is the freedom
nice.
we believe players
Yeah,
should
that
have.
is
Any
super
game,
convenient.
anywhere. And we are giving it
Okay,
our all
this
every
might
day
be a
to
buy
make
for
this
me.
vision real.
Along with Switch
But it
2.
all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test
That's
of time.
actually pretty nice.
We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich
Blood of
action
Dawnwalker,
RPG
I remember that game.
steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, we will, Sarah Bond. Y'all are already starting off strong. Bandai Namco.
What is it?
I'm wondering if it will count for console pass though. Oh, dude, it's, yeah, they said anything.
It said you can even play your Steam games.
You can play your Battle.net games too.
Battle.net, so you can play World of Warcraft on it.
Monsters have
Yeah,
always
it said
been
the,
here,
the Battle.net thing was on there.
watching from the shadows.
Oh, this is that
When
vampire
we were
game.
at our weakest,
Blood of Dawnwalker.
They
Oh,
came
we're
out
getting
into the
release
light.
date? Release date?
we feared for our lives.
It looked like
We should have feared for
Vampire
our
Assassin's
souls
Creed on
instead.
it.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead.
Vampire game everybody's been waiting
Their
for.
worst nightmare.
A good one.
Vampire Survivors 2.
Yeah, a good one. It looks pretty cool.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
Ah, gotcha. The world will need what it fears. Oh, decapitation. The blood of Dawnwell.
That would be okay.
Okay, so new trailer.
Wonder if it's open world.
New trailer coming next year. Disney presents Blade. What the fuck, dude? A world premiere. Nope. Okay, here we go. We dumped it down. Wait, what? Oh, is that Meat Boy?
It does look like Meat Boy. Yeah, it's Meat Boy.
Oh, they're making a new Meat Boy game. Okay. Well, for you Meat Boy fans out there. Leave Samurai Jack your neck up. Oh yes, all the decapitate.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Gonna see all the kiddie games in the middle here.
Probably.
Xbox Game Studios? Oh, Koei Tecmo.
Watch your back.
Koei Tecmo. Oh, Team Ninja! That's a good. Oh, is this Ninja? Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4. Okay, okay.
It's my mission.
Alright, here we go.
Raven Ninja.
That's why they didn't say World Premiere. We already saw this.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
The new trailer, maybe a release date? Oh yeah, this looks fucking awesome. Oh, there's yep. Oh, fucking giant blood. Oh, real Hayabusa!
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, look, some classic demons. Yeah, yeah. Good. Oh, Azuna drop. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, Nimpo. Let's go. That's a sick fucking movie. A giant shark with a ghost face and a... Okay.
The one thing I didn't expect to see today.
It's got like a giant drill spear. That's pretty cool.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
That's gonna be another giveaway. And October 21st, let's go! We got a release date.
Nice.
And it's a Game Pass game, bro. Oh, Bethesda. Hopefully we get some good stuff from Bethesda.
Indiana Jones.
This, the announcement for no, it already came out for PS.
Here we go.
Was this a DLC?
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Days does not like Ninja Gaiden at all. Yeah, you couldn't tell. I mean, that game sucks, bro. A new adventure begins.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome.
Enter the city of Antioch. Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Circle the Order of the DLC. September of this year. Wow. Order of the Giants. Must be a DLC thing. Oh, and you. Okay. Wish they would get Elder Scrolls games out that fast. Another world premiere. Oh, I hear Japanese. Liking this one.
Robots? Oh, is it a Monster Hunter type game?
Game Freak? Wait, what?
What was that other Monster Hunter type game that didn't do really well?
Wild Hearts?
Could be a Wild Hearts 2?
Isn't Game Freak? Don't they make the fucking Pokemon games? This looks more than a Monster Hunter.
It's more like a kill everything hunter.
This, you know what this kind of looks like if we're fighting giant monsters?
Shadow of the Colossus?
No. This looks like Xbox version of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh.
But more Japanese. That looks pretty. Beast of Reincarnation, 2026. Okay. Yeah, it's a Game Pass game. Xbox Game Studios presents.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do
But
shine.
it's,
Because they sweep their filth down
it's
to
the
us.
game I keep talking about.
Oh, is this Clockwork? Are we getting Clockwork? Is this Clockwork Revolution?
It might be Clockwork or Fable.
Here's to playing in the mud.
This looks like Clockwork Revolution.
It's definitely Clockwork.
We're
Or
finally.
Bioshock.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted. You will be.
Are we finally getting a fucking date for this game?
Fucking rust. It ain't for the spineless.
Clockwork, Bioshock.
And it
Pissed
sure
off
as
doll.
shit ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for
A knob.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Burgled!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
They were,
Trust your instincts, sir.
tall,
Yes, sir.
built rather slim, well, muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very
Oh,
quick,
attributes. Oh, okay.
Go on.
with a mustache.
Backgrounds.
No, larger.
Oh, okay. I guess you can create your own character.
That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Oh, he pissed his pants. He pissed his pants.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol.
A little
Sounds like I'll
dialogue.
get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges,
Pretty
empty
well in
pockets,
depth.
and blood on the cobbles.
I thought it was just going to be another shooter kind of game, but
I'll hurt you, you fucking meat sack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him!
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
you can customize your. Oh, come on! Let's go!
Let's go and end a few arguments.
Yo, this is a whole step up from what I was expecting.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon
From
far
this has to be
worse.
Clockwork, bro.
Time. And if they can rewrite history,
Already Xbox is up in the fucking
they
bees
can
right
rewrite
now.
us. But look who just
Oh yeah, it's a
found
lot better
Mummy's
than whatever
keys.
we watched together.
Already is
Now I
up in the
can fill
B.
the time.
If they announce something super at the end, it's going to be an A.
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened.
Massive Fallout
Phantom
live.
Time?
What?
We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time.
What?
And I can even go back and change the past to change the future.
I know it isn't, but still. Yeah, it
Let me
fucking
tell
looks
ya.
awesome.
The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Change the past. So another time-bending game. Control feature. Oh, he just threw a fucking sentry gun on the ground! Disintegrated him to bones. Clockwork Revolution! This is the game coming in due time.
And piss off!
Oh no, we're not doing date! Oh, you fuckheads!
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing
Coming
players
in due time.
award-winning,
Motherfucker.
record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty,
I mean, hey,
Black Ops
it's going
6
in the right
from
direction.
Activision,
I'm loving
Doom,
Clockwork,
The Dark
though.
Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one
In due time,
in
what
Game
the fuck?
Pass,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
every new
they're
game
probably
we
gonna
make
release.
for both Xbox consoles.
Well, yeah,
and
because we got
PC
we have
will be Xbox Play
Outer
Anywhere.
Worlds 2 this
On
year,
behalf
so I'm
of
pretty
our
sure
creative
Clockwork's
teams,
coming next
thank
year.
you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises,
This is true.
Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. We'll
What?
get to go deeper on it in our direct. But until
isn't,
then, let's take a look.
He said a
Fallout New
third
Vegas
game this
Obsidian?
year. He said a third
Fallout-
game this year.
Fallout New Vegas was Obsidian.
It was developed by Obsidian. They're making a third game this year.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs,
You about to get a
the
TV
Joker's action
announcement
figure
for
can
what?
ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard
Oh, is this
of a deranged
Grounded?
scientist. Formerly
Grounded
evil
2.
company
Grounded 2,
Omnic
maybe?
Practical Technologies
I didn't play
was
the
set to
I didn't play
dedicate
Grounded.
a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts.
I guess people like Grounded, maybe? I don't know.
I think Grounded. There's a lot of big YouTubers who did a lot of Grounded series.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that might be Grounded too. I won't be playing this, but
Grounded 2 in the park. I never played it, but I did watch some playthroughs of it.
yeah, I never. Yeah, wasn't a game my style. I mean, it looks. It looks like it can be fun. Probably not my forte, but it looks pretty cool for anybody that does like it. And giant bugs aren't my thing. So. Yeah, Grounded too. Sweet. Oh, this July. Okay. For anybody that was that the game? It said Obsidian. I think that was the game. It said Obsidian.
God dang it.
The predecessor, ND3500.
I thought we were getting Fallout New Vegas remastered.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, it said Obsidian, so I guess that was it. Bluebird Team. My family is gonna love that. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool for anybody that does like that.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area
This looks like Dead Space vibe.
It does.
they become exceptionally aggressive.
Getting some pretty cool horror games this year.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
I feel like this was announced a couple of years ago, and I just forget the name of it. Oh yes, Chronos New Dawn. This is something that my father-in-law has actually been fucking talking about.
Destroying the nest is now.
He's like, when are we gonna see Chronos New Dawn? And I'm like, huh? Get a release date?
Such is our calling.
Oh, this fall. And it's a play anywhere. It is not Game Pass. Play anywhere, but not Game Pass.
Bethesda, here we go.
Elder Scrolls 6, and I'm joking. Some sort of Elder Scrolls. Another ESO expansion. Yeah, some ESO shit. I don't understand how people. I don't like the way they structure ESO. And I know there's a fuck ton of people that do play it, but I was never a fan of it.
I mean, I put a few good hours into it, but I'd rather just play Skyrim or Oblivion.
Yeah. Everything but what we want. Fuck you, Bethesda. Yeah, Dave just wants his Elder Scrolls 6. World-changing server-wide event. Everything but what we... I know. Everybody wants the Elder Scrolls 6 now.
World premiere. Elder Scrolls 7. What? No.
Yeah, we're gonna announce this before 6 comes out. Not this shit though.
Mayday! Mayday! Code 1 to mission control. We're falling.
Dave's pulling out his hair right now.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind.
Huh?
And I'll always love you for that.
I said DEI at its best.
Don't
Having
know.
a female pilot.
A flying space dick. He's just fucking mad as shit.
Boring.
Yeah, this looks like another adventure climbing game.
I mean, graphics look okay, but I mean, it's not mine.
Yeah, I just see nothing. Nope, never mind. Nope, not for me. Betting Dave is looking for animated story shooters.
Wherever you are, I'll find you.
So Dave wants Fallout, or sorry, not Fallout. He wants Elder Scrolls 6 and Fable.
Yeah, I agree. Elder Scrolls 6 and Fable would
And Borderlands, and he likes Borderlands. Borderlands 4. He's waiting.
a massive release.
We get Fable and Gears this fucking stream, bro. It's a fucking A or S tier.
Premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your
Oh
real
my
father.
god, is this one of
but
those
he left you this
stupid
hotel in his will.
freaking
It's been in your family for generations.
hotel
Much like
upgrade
the caretaker. He's
story
a
game?
little eccentric.
Oh yeah, and Chrono Trigger remake. He's always wanted Chrono Trigger.
A hotel famous across the land.
Looks like that freaking app
Every room
game.
used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command. Here at the
shotgun.
Whoa. Yeah, does this look good? Now this got interesting.
Looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you
Can I
like
shoot
some
the old
help
man?
with that?
Oh, never mind. Are you like renovating the fucking place?
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where you
not
left
for me.
off. You seem like a
If that
good
guy
man.
told that to me, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna pick up where my dad left
I'm in.
off. Y'all can get fucked.
Stay on suspicious.
He's like, yeah, no.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to.
I'm actually gonna sell everything to a
Because
land
if they
developer, and
find
I'm
out,
gonna move
They
to
will
the bombs.
Winterman your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake
sounds
your
like a
father
threat.
made. In this place, the only one you can really trust.
Talking cat?
Very weird game. But yeah, not for
Okay, down to
This
a
is
seat
for
here.
people who like Power Watch Simulator.
It's down to a seat here, so
I'm still giving it a B.
yeah, it's B. It could be A if we get one really good release. If we get two really good releases, it could be an S tier for me. Like a Fable.
I'm still at a B because Clockwork Revolution, I've been waiting on that, and Chronos New Dawn. And then all that other, like, you know, we're getting dates, you know, Ninja Gaiden 4 date now.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the
Is this Age of
heavens.
Empires?
And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland could be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear.
Yeah, it looks like an Age of Mythology type of thing.
Yeah.
Which I really liked Age of Mythology back in the day. So, but not anymore.
Yeah, so we had Chronos New Dawn, Clockwork Revolution, Ninja
It
Gaiden
looks like a
release
mobile
date.
game. I think it looks like a mobile game.
I mean, we're getting Outer Worlds 2 in October.
Age of Mythology!
Oh, it is. Ada Vichali retold Heavenly Spear.
If the heavenly spear
You know, I might have to buy that, damn it.
Coming fall 2025. Oh, wow, this year.
Whoa, man, I might have to get that.
Bro, kids will eat this up.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때
Oh, the Wheeled Hotel
자신만의
game.
온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까?
Kids will eat that up.
당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단입니다.
Is Sleeping Dogs too?
믿고 싶을 뿐.
Is this the new COD? Oh, I think so.
It almost, well, that scene almost looks post-apocalyptic.
No, it would say Activision, bro. Oh, it's like a stealthy con. Okay, I'm interested.
The ninja? Modern day ninja?
Looks like a twist on like Metal Gear kinda.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지.
With the stealthy aspect, taking out, you know,
These are zombies.
zombies?
Those people, look, those people had black veins on their faces in like, we're gonna call it the airport.
Oh, that guy's got like superpowers.
See?
당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a zombie game. Where's the people at?
Okay. I'm interested.
지정태. 지정태.
Korean Tom Clancy.
Oh dang. New Hearts? Completely new game. Next year. Okay. Not a Game Pass game, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
This looks phenomenal. Yeah, that looked pretty fucking cool.
World premiere.
Down. Okay, we're still at a B tier, bro. Some kid. Oh, yep.
Novo. Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora.
Pretty cool. Ooh, dang. Two hearts.
Novo tu alibemo iwa lotaname. Ona otalima diefema.
You said Nami? One Piece?
James goes. James goes. ... It's a Dave game. This is what I meant.
That freaking deer just had a hollow mask?
How do they go from that to this? Like I said, I've always said that, like, indie devs or whatever, they need to have their own showcase. I'm still at a B tier though for the showcase so far.
Yeah, they could end it right now and it would be a B tier.
It'd be a what?
I said they could end the showcase now and it would be a B tier.
I still got it at a solid B.
But I expect something big's coming. Something good is coming.
Yeah, so we got Clockwork Revolution, Ninja Gaiden 4 release date. We got Chronos New Dawn coming out this year. We got that Mudang 2 Hearts game that we just saw. Seriously, the showcase has been fire. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, what I would play. Like, their show, it's already better than fucking, you know, the PlayStation and Summer Game Fest.
Fallout 76?
Probably some Fallout 76 update, maybe.
Yeah.
They could have excluded whatever that was.
Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole.
This is where they were
Wouldn't
fishing
you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity.
I guess they're adding fishing.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of
They're adding a
waterway.
fishing mechanic
From
in
its
Fallout
mightiest of
76?
rivers to its
They
humblest
really
of
didn't
ponds.
need to. Not every
Just
game
step up
needs
to the
fishing.
bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts
Bethesda
bobbing,
again with
reel
some
in the
BS
rewards.
nobody wants.
What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Just starts it on the ground.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
Yo, stop shitting on Bethesda, bro.
No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands
A
of
for
Appalachia,
Microsoft, F you for
you can always
Bethesda.
find comfort in cozy
Until
little
Elder
joys
Scrolls
like
6 comes out, they will be
this. You
happy.
just gotta know where to look.
Dave is eternally butthurt until
Vault life
Dude, he
no
is
team.
absolutely,
Easy
he just
living.
wants Elder Scrolls. He
Design
just
and
wants them
build
to be
your own
like,
little slice
this
of
is the day
paradise.
it's finally
A
coming.
place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful
Elder
vegetable
Scrolls 6
garden.
2037?
And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout.
He'll be like 50.
Community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today. And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends.
This is
in
extra as
beautiful
fuck for a
Appalachia.
showcase. Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little much. For a fishing fucking update. Gone fishing. Yeah, it's some.
World premiere.
World premiere.
Come on, something good.
Oh, another banger. Okay.
Solo leveling? Solo leveling.
Is
It's
this-
solo leveling.
We're getting a solo leveling anime game? Rise Overdrive? It's a mobile game?
Probably.
Ready to become a player. Attack. Ben. If it's a mobile game, I'm gonna be pissed.
Co-op 4-player.
Awaken to Survive. Yeah, Dave has been praising this fucking game. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. It looks, I mean, combat looks fucking awesome.
It's fucking peak.
But if it's a mobile game, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright. Xbox PC to Steam only. Let's. Oh no, Series X next coming next year. Okay. Yes, I own every manga. Yeah, I know. You told us already.
World premiere.
All right, solo leveling game. Not bad. Hey, Bethesda Studios.
This is a teenage girl game.
Again, they go from that to this. Is this how? Oh, yeah, maybe. He goes and then ... I mean, whatever. Solo leveling game looked. Solo leveling game looked pretty cool though.
They gotta make games for everybody, so we'll give
How World or not? I don't know. Very Pokemon fucking.
It's Gal. It's Gal World.
Oh no, because Power World had guns. Power World uses guns. I don't know what this is.
It's another Pokemon game that Pokemon is gonna get fucking mad at and try to sue over.
Oh, Annie Mo.
Guaranteed. Oh, I guarantee that Nintendo is already filing lawsuits right now against that.
Probably. They tried with Power World and they lost.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life.
Apparently, they added.
I've seen them help spread a
you can play as Doomslayer as a fucking skater.
The world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Yeah, they showed off Doomslayer as a fucking skater in this game. He looks like he hurts. Yeah, he looks pretty old. Yeah, his age is catching up to him. He talks like he hurts. Yeah. Yeah, he's a legend. He's a skateboard legend.
I mean, he made it his life, his job to skate, and he did it.
Maybe Monster could play this game. Monster likes skating games.
That's a Monster game, yeah. Not me.
Yeah, Monster likes playing skate.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
What?
I said nobody's perfect.
It's fucked up.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Is that fucking Michelangelo? Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Okay, where's Doom Guy? I want to see Doom Guy skating.
Yeah, well, I just want to see Doom Guy. That's pretty creepy.
There it is!
There he is. The Dooms. He's got a fucking chain. He grinds on the chainsaw. That's pretty fun. That's pretty funny.
The Doom Skater.
Dude, yeah, Tony Hawk is king, of course. Just saying he's paying tolls. Yeah, he is. It's catching up to him.
Out of the bosses? That could just been a
Side scroller game? Oh, Spiritfarer.
Not interested in that one. You know, for every banger, they gotta have 10 non-bangers.
Yeah, I mean, it's their spin on Castlevania, kind of, I guess.
I'm sure someone will enjoy it.
Yeah. Are we going to ever get 2 bangers in a row, or is this the new pacing?
God, I remember back in the day when they would do these events and you get to watch them on TV because YouTube and them weren't all that really big. And they'd have banger after banger after fucking banger.
Ori is the only game I want to see. I mean, whatever. Not me play, but it's something. Castlevania, I can't knock Castlevania style games. I'm in my break room with my feet.
Oh.
Is this the remaster? That's General Rom. Please have co-op. Please have co-op.
Alright, banger for you, banger for you.
Coming more players than ever before. Oh yeah, because they're bringing it to PS5. Please have co-op campaign. No, it's not E-Day, buddy. It's the original.
I think it's an original remake.
It's the remake original. Cross progression, okay. Reloaded visuals, 4K HDR, 100 FPS, multiplayer, oh, we're getting multiplayer.
Split screen multiplayer too?
Oh, split screen co-op. They're bringing back split screen co-op.
Let's do this.
All right, that's a win.
Hammer of Dawn, let's
This
go.
is gonna be awesome.
Romac! General Rob! Let's go!
There we
August
go.
26th. Steam and PS5. We got co-op, Dave.
Premiere. Here we go.
World premiere.
Alright, that was a banger. Now we're getting another.
Day in the life Japanese game.
Tokyo Ghoul? I'm wrong. Oh, Persona 4 Revival! I bet Dave is jumping out of his fucking chair. It's a remake, but bro, this was my game. Might step back in the arena. Yeah, Dave loves Persona games.
The Smugglers League is always
This is
there.
totally Sea of Thieves.
But you won't
Yeah.
see us.
Another update.
You won't
Sea of Thieves
hear
2,
us.
hopefully.
Yes, Persona 4 Reloaded. Yep.
And the only way you'd ever know
Yeah, Dave loves his Persona games.
is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Yes, Persona 4 was one of the best, but it was a Vita title. Oh, okay, so they're bringing it to
Getting
console.
hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option.
So somebody at my work
Just do
plays
whatever it
Sea of
takes to
Thieves,
get the job done.
like a group of buddies.
I put about 1,000 hours into Sea
You
of
are
Thieves.
pirates, after all.
Being my,
I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with that.
we used to duo back in the day and sink 99% of people that we come across.
And Mint Gears, I was 17th on the leaderboards way back when. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Acid.
You're paying for that.
One of our other buddies, he's a huge Gears fan too.
World premiere.
Why did he cuss? Why did he cuss? Gotta be some kind of crazy game.
It better fucking be crazy.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
This is a GTA 6 trailer?
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're cutting down the graphics.
What the fuck?
Evil Son. Oh. Oh, it's...
Oh, it's invincible.
No, Dad, not even close.
This is a fucking art style's kind of weird for me.
I mean, that's kind of childish. Imagine this happening to you to clean your room.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a
Wonder
third
Bitch.
option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I'm...
It's a fighting game?
Trusted you!
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
Invincible versus fighting game. Turn me off. Thanks. I better be able to smash Adam Eve.
Yeah, you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Good lord. That's funny, they can make this all, it's like bloody like Mortal Kombat. But it's a fighting game.
The wait is almost over.
What?
Square.
Square? 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 Square?
Oh!
Dave? Dave? Dave?
Oh my god!
Dave? It's too soon. It's too soon. Oh wait, maybe. Oh wait. Maybe. Okay, hold on. This is. It's okay. It's the remake coming to Xbox. Was this Rebirth? Oh, Final Fantasy 6. All right, never mind. I was about to say, there's no way they're gonna announce the third. Okay. All right, so we're getting Final Fantasy 16 and the first remake coming to Xbox. Never mind. I was about to say. I was like, this will go straight to A tier if they announce that.
Yeah, I was.
But Xbox players can experience this now. Pretty cool.
I was a loss for words for about 30 seconds.
Oh, today! 16's out today. Did it say Game Pass? It said Game Pass. Oh, let me check the stream.
World premiere.
I think it was Game Pass. World premiere Xbox Game Studios? Double fine.
Oh, wait. Is this... might
Great
be,
news.
not what I thought it would be. Definitely not.
Okay, alright, never mind. Square isn't going to use Game Pass. I swear it said it on there. It might be Play Anywhere.
Lighthouse Walking Simulator.
Wander Dick. Keeper. Go, keep going.
Games like
No, Phil
Psychonauts
Spencer!
2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences. And
Don't
Keeper
end
is
it.
no
Please
exception.
don't end it, Phil.
Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox.
Why would they
It's a
end it
big
on that?
milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped
Don't end
build
it.
and make popular. We couldn't have done this without
Are they-
everyone who's been with us on this journey.
If they fucking
As we
end it
think
on
about
that, that's going to
bringing
be a
a
big
new
L.
generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe.
Oh.
Creators like In Exile,
say a new
reaching
Fable,
for
it's
new
just no
heights
release in
with
the trailer.
Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the
Yeah,
beloved
it
series
said Fable,
they debuted
but-
on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring
Come on,
your
don't end it on
Xbox
this,
experience
please.
and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams.
No.
We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you.
No.
We're proud of the creativity that
Just say,
Obsidian is
like,
delivering
and now
this
we've
year.
saved the best for
Immediately
last.
after Showcase, our direct
He said one
where
classic
you'll
that's been
go
with us since the
inside
beginning,
studio
so I
for
don't
an
know.
extended look
Halo?
at the Outer Worlds
Yeah,
2
like that. Just the
and
only thing I can
Grounded
think
2.
of.
Thanks for joining us today.
Oh.
No.
But before we get into the direct, we have a
Whoa,
final
last one.
world premiere.
Oh, final.
Enjoy.
What is it? Come
Here we
on.
go. Cook.
Oh my god, I'm so
Cook.
excited.
World premiere. Why is there a butterfly?
What is it?
Why is there a
Fucking
butterfly?
hell.
Why is there a butterfly? Why is there a butterfly?
Welcome to the guild. We have been expecting you.
What is this? What is this?
Please,
What is
follow
this?
me.
Guild?
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
Wait, is this Hideo
Titanfall
Kojima's
3?
Xbox
Years of
project?
service have shown you the importance of our work.
Because remember, Hideo Kojima said he was working something with
You'll
Xbox.
witness the global scope of that
Titanfall
mission
3?
in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated
I remember
systems,
Hideo was like, yeah, I'm working on something with
accepting
Xbox too. I think this is
instead
it.
of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
With this butterfly.
It's all.
I'm Emma Kagan, CEO.
It's all hallucination. Yep.
Huh?
It's all a fucking charade.
Fuck is this? Some deception shit.
That's the Inception something. Maybe. Poppy Playtime, Chapter 5.
Is this the new Call of Duty?
I'm so confused.
No, because what the fuck's the butterfly?
Is a powerful thing. David.
David Mason?
It's Call of Duty! It's Call of Duty! It's Call of Duty! It's Call of Duty's next game!
Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Oh my god! They continued with 7! Continued with the Black Ops! Oh, and it's a day one Game Pass too. Wow, so now we know the name. It's working. I thought it was. People were saying it was Modern Warfare 4. Probably not as hype as what people would have thought, because you know it's Call of Duty, but
Welcome
yeah,
to
that,
Obsidian
that was
Entertainment.
lit. No
We here at the
gameplay is
studio have joked
necessary.
around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing
Wait,
early this
whoa,
year
whoa,
and now
whoa, whoa.
ending
My
the year with
phone's
2 more
blowing up
games.
from fucking
And what
Twitter,
better
bro.
way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best: sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so
What?
much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it.
The sequel is the lifeblood of
Yo,
every
co-op
great
campaign
franchise.
with
Think about
Raven
it.
Software
the
at the
original creates
helm.
the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no Raccoon Tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
Yo, we're getting
There
co-op
was-
campaign,
there was
Dave.
Zune
They
2.
they just announced
I'm
that
Mark.
on
They
Twitter
have sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized
for Call of
everything.
Duty.
Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me.
Oh.
Part 2.
We get to see some more
Let the killing commence.
in-depth stuff for Outer Worlds 2.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it
Yeah,
a
we
much
already know
more
the
true
gameplay.
Obsidian reactive RPG
Let's
than
go.
we were the first time around.
Heading back to work. All right, buddy.
Later, Dave.
We'll take a look at this
We're going
Outer
deeper
World
and more
stuff, and
complex
then
with everything
yeah,
for
we'll
the
wrap it
sequel.
up.
Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete
Because
realization
it looks
of everything
more,
people want
it looks
from an
more
Obsidian
classic
game.
Obsidian.
Surprisingly, this is the first time in
with
over
Outer
25
Worlds
years
too,
that I've
so.
had the chance to do a full sequel
So what do
for a
you think?
world that I
You
helped
think it's still a
co-create.
B or is it an A
It's
tier?
really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in
let me
interesting ways,
turn
and
this
to go
down.
even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first
I mean,
one.
I think it's still.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a
I don't
great
know.
Obsidian
I'm
RPG.
like between
Interesting
B and A
characters,
right now.
deep worlds, important choices.
Yeah, I'm not much
The
of
Outer
a
Worlds
Call
2,
of
not
Duty
only
fan,
did
so
we want
that
to
really
double
did
down on
that
those
for me.
elements, but we wanted to give
Uh,
players
And like I know
more
Call of Duty is not
also put a
like
lot of
you know,
investment
oh,
into
it's Call of
skills and
Duty. Like
traits
I get it,
that
you know,
impact
we get
things
it
like
every
combat,
year, you know.
conversations and areas that we call RPG interactions.
But
which are the
continuing
part
with the
of the world where
Black
players can
Ops,
use their
I mean,
specific
it's
skills,
usually
perks, and backgrounds to
they
solve
switch it up
problems
every
in
year.
unique ways
But because
in our
Black
unique,
Ops 6
bigger
has been a
worlds.
big fucking hit for them, because they're listening to the fucking people.
I love a deep RPG
You know,
experience, and building out that
Like
RPG
yeah,
crunchiness
it's
for our
fun,
players
and
was
like
at the
yeah, I go
forefront
back
of
and I
what we
play
set
the
out
new
to create.
seasons.
We
And like I
prioritize
got
those
Dark
deeper
Matter
RPG
camo in the
options with
first like
different
month,
character builds and combos, so players can express their role-playing power fantasies.
but there's not really much for me to do
We
after
also
that.
have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions.
And like
with
we do
different
play
abilities.
zombies here and there, but yeah, I'm excited, you know, because it's Call of Duty. I play it every year, and especially it's another Black
In the
Ops
first
title.
Outer Worlds, you start off as
Yeah,
the
I don't-
stranger,
I don't
which was
think it
basically
should
a
have been
blank
the
slate
last
to build on top
announcement.
of with various
Yeah,
attribute
like
points
yeah,
that begin
I
to
understand.
define your
That's what
personal
I
experience
understand
in
that.
the
Like
game.
it should have
You can
been
make any kind of character
something
you want,
crazy,
but we've
you
given
know,
you a
like
role. That
we
role is
know
your
Call of
director
Duty's
of
coming
agent.
out. Like
I mean,
You can think
he
of them
mentioned
as kind of
Fable.
like space cowboys or space sky marshals.
Like it could have been
They're the
10
good
seconds
guys that go
of
into places and kind of fix everything in the
Fable.
front.
or
We're gonna be one of those, but we don't tell you
Honestly,
why you
I
joined the
think-
Art Director. There
I
could
think
have
if
been a
they're
lot of
gonna
different
do a
reasons,
Fallout
right? It could
3
have been because you're an
remake
actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and
a,
spread law throughout the galaxy.
Fallout New Vegas
It
remake.
could be that you're a roustabout.
They're
and you
probably
just
gonna
had nothing
shadow
better
drop
to
them
do.
like they
After
did
you
Oblivion.
pick your background, one of the really
Yeah,
important
probably.
choices you have next is
It'll
choosing
be
your
a
traits.
hey, by the way, guys,
While
it's
we
out
had
right now.
attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we
Because it
limited
worked so
traits
well
the
for
Outer Worlds 2,
Oblivion,
which
I
are
don't
these
know why
big
they would
changes
do that.
to your character
They wouldn't
depending
do
on
that
which
for
ones you pick.
every other one. And Todd
So it could be
Howard
something
said
like brilliant,
during an interview,
where you can tag extra skills,
he
and you start getting
loves
extra skill
to
points.
make an
And that's
announcement. He's
obviously
always
really great
wanted
if
to
that's
make
how you want to build your
announcements
character.
for
You can also
games.
go and do something
And
like Lucky,
then
where
for those
you get extra critical
announcements
chance,
to
and you also get a lot of
immediately
really cool
into-
options throughout the game
Oh,
as well.
by the way, you can play them
Of
right
course,
now.
we brought back dumb, so so players love the dumb
So-
option.
Tell me.
I don't think we'll
Do you
hear any
believe in
concrete anything for those two remakes until the day they come out.
Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
You get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty.
Oh, gel paste explosive. I wonder where they got that from.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make.
Hey, what's
In Outer
the
Worlds 1
anniversary
actually had
date
more
for
skills
Fallout
than we have.
3?
So we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the
Fallout
world
3
itself,
released on
can
October
matter quite a
28,
bit.
2008.
You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically
10 years
borrowed that,
is 2018.
but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did.
It's a long
But here's
ways.
the cool thing, right? We check
15
and use perks for
is
literally
what,
everything, right? So
2013?
you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy
Or 2023?
steal stuff and is really good at that.
We're
Okay,
past
great.
15
well, you can
years.
take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
Well, you know, Fallout New Vegas
There's another perk called
released
heavy-handed,
October
right?
19,
Where say you're a melee
2010.
person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
So
No, October this year, maybe.
Oh man, I really like the
yeah,
serial killer perk.
if I
As you
would
start
think
killing
if they were going to
people,
release
will
it, they
drop
would do
hearts.
it for
And
the
you can take those
15th
hearts,
anniversary
and
of
essentially
Fallout,
you're
Fallout
taking
New
these
Vegas.
trophies, you could say, and it's actually
think
giving
that'd
you
be
a
cool.
permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk
Everyone,
called
and that would be
Assassin. Now,
that
this is
would
an
be cool
early
because
game
it'd
perk
be
that
like
you can take, which
everyone's
every time
expecting
you
Fallout
stealth
3 to
attack
come
an
out
enemy,
before
you're actually
Fallout New
gonna
Vegas,
get a
but
movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
I mean, Fallout New Vegas was. A lot of people say Fallout New Vegas is better than Fallout 3. So
Flaws
maybe
were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how
I hope the
you were playing
campaign
game,
goes
give you
back to being a more linear COD story. The safe house or whatever.
With the flaw system returning,
It
we
sucked.
knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So,
I mean, I thought the safe house wasn't too bad in Black Ops 6,
no bad ideas. Give me what you got.
but they had more linear
We need more
missions
flaws. We need them to be real. I wanna put
versus
them in the
like
game, so
Modern
give me
Warfare
some
3. That
inspiration.
one
What's
was
wrong with you?
terrible where they had, oh, it's a mini map and you have to like, it was like Warzone based. Like they put no effort in that campaign at all.
No cartilage. Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game. I know it. It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Yeah, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw that I'm putting in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
It's a crime. Take my stapler.
I like to stare at the sun.
You're stealing.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything
You
else?
can't
We'll put it
see.
in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel
How
bad.
many
Anything
hours?
else?
How many fingers am I holding up? 3? No.
Is something
All right.
called bad knees.
Alright.
Will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it
All right,
so
I
that
like
you
that joke
move
better than
faster
the
throughout
stealing
the
joke.
game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, that's me in real life. My knees are terrible.
What it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more.
My
bits than
grandmother
normal,
was a
and I think that sounds really
kleptomaniac.
great. The drawback
Fucking
is
stands
sometimes when
up,
you're looking at
pop. Oh my
things
God,
in
there's
the
someone
vault
here.
that are owned by somebody
Your
else,
character
you'll
has bad
automatically steal
knees.
them.
When
So you have to
you
be very
stand up,
careful
your
about how you
knees are
use
gonna
them.
pop. dude. Everyone's gonna hear you.
Wacky perks is the sun
They
gives
went
your
crazy
claw,
with
and
this.
it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts. and
Dude, literally
booms
like
and
dumb shit. Like
ages,
they
and makes the game
fucking
pretty
went hard
unplayable
on
if
that.
you happen to choose that perk. If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of
The
overprepared.
Earth Directorate found a flaw in you.
You'll
Overprepared.
get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while.
Oh, so if you have COD reload syndrome, you get a buff.
Slinger who wants to key into
Yeah.
destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them. We also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character
Permanent
build-ups
health
better
bonus
than,
for
in my
murdering
opinion,
your
the Bridge
friends.
area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island.
What?
Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, you know, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across. You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side. You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. The companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Greeks. We start tossing our own to the rats.
I don't know what.
Assure's law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way
This
you want
multiplayer?
to.
I don't think
When
so.
you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience.
You can have like companions, like in Elder, like you remember like Elder Scrolls, you could have like your followers.
From the very beginning,
That's what they're
of our
talking about.
discussions about the Outer Worlds, we
And they'll
really
probably-
knew we wanted
they'll-
every game
modders
to take
will
place in a
probably
different
make it
colony.
multiplayer at
This
some
lets us
point in
expand
time.
on all aspects of the universe.
Like
Every
Skyrim
colony can
together.
be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Andy's Choice is a
He's
merger
like,
between
dude, fuck out
Anti-Cleo and
office.
Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think,
Oh, they're
20
bringing a
tracks
little
of unique
classic
music that we
Fallout
made for
twist
It's a
to it.
lot of stuff. But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Freedom!
The uranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place.
That's pretty.
We sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all
I love that radio function in the Fallout game.
The factions and companions are great examples of
I
how we're
miss
going
Three Dog.
deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol is part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support
like
her chaotic
giving
and
Mama
dangerous
Murphy drugs.
tendencies. At one time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a Protectorate Arbiter, who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other? when you got a
Interfest.
knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe
At
a little
least they're
napping,
like.
maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little. No.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
You know, at least they're
Visuals of the first Outer Worlds
accepting
depicted
it.
a frontier
I don't
colony in
fucking know.
space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Anti's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Anti's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Anti's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Anti and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of The Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story. The first Outer Worlds was really about player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in The Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger
And while you wait for Outer Worlds 2, here's Fallout New Vegas Remastered.
Mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour.
Looks cool as fuck. I'm gonna check it
all
out.
the nooks and
Yeah, I mean, it
crannies
looks more ambitious than the
allows
first
player to
title.
just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
We've aimed to make everything in The Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in The Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good? Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dan. Here we go. What comes after C? O, optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I wanna make them happy, so let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. You gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down.
Put your hand down.
T, trois. In French, that means two. Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For The Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the
He's like,
feel
all
of
right,
each
well, now we're getting out
the
of
way a
this.
weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Borscht Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades, or can even be eaten by the player for additional health.
What?
We have a weapon called
That's
Rookie's
pretty cool.
Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game. And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got fun
A
little
level up
setup.
gun.
We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these
fucking
drones for
pop-up
additional
gun.
damage. New to The Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly.
Yeah, they went extra.
And of course, science weapons are
This is
back.
what Obsidian is
They
about.
returning favorites, like the shrink ray. This time it's been upgraded.
Oh,
so
it's
you
a
can
shrink
shrink
ray.
them down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
That's funny.
The shrink ray, that was probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed. And we have another one that's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy.
Yeah, I wonder where you got that from.
Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon,
Huh?
but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Big freaking gun. Yeah, I wonder where you got that from.
Like another great one is
BF
Gary.
fucking G.
If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
An armor that attacks people for you. What the fuck?
There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap between the two.
Oh yeah,
letting
if they
you
brought
enjoy the
back third-person
experience in
view.
whatever way you like.
Like classic Bethesda.
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way, and you get to take in the world and see things in a different light.
That's pretty cool.
The Outer Worlds 2 is really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices, more reactivity, more weapons, more things to find in each of the worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life. And we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a
They
multi-product
show
studio,
fucking
this is
shit
gonna be
in
the first
P
time we've ever
animation on the
released 3
fucking
games in
TV.
1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
And here's Fallout New Vegas Remastered.
If it's available, right now.
Yeah, I'd be like, sorry guys, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Play fucking Fallout. It looks heavy into immersion. I hope it's just too huge, kind of like Starfield was. Nah, Starfield was more open world. Empty planets.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
Meta Quest?
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds.
This fucking
2 on it. You
toaster.
can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other. I don't have friends. If you
I don't
pre-order
have
the
friends.
Premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or has launched the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive at any time?
Let's give an existential crisis
Doesn't
on
matter.
fucking
Either way,
TV.
my job here is done.
Why
Time
are we
for the Grounded
alive?
2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
Fucking dumbass.
And big exit.
Grounded 2. I don't think I'm gonna watch that. Well, we'll keep it for Acid. Acid, like, I'm gonna go get up. I'm gonna get up and get a drink.
What started as
Gotta
a small
switch my laundry up,
passion
people.
project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way
Be right
bigger
back.
than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in,
That's
explored,
cheese, yeah,
built,
true.
crafted, and fought off giant bugs together.
Oh,
Y'all
mother
helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams, we partnered with the amazing folks at Eidos Montreal. Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world, the Brook Hollow Community Park.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max, Hoops, Willow,
and Pete.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different, but we're still in that fun, nostalgic era of the early 1990s. In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant. Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Part of the fun in Grounded 2 is that the park was evacuated really quickly right before our teens were shrunk. And that means that the park has been sort of turned upside down and is in a topsy-turvy state. And that leads to really fun environmental storytelling, but it also leads into the creation of amazing biomes for our characters to explore. One of my favorite examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all of the commotion, the ice cream vendor's cart has been knocked over and its contents have spilled out into the ground. And what this means for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
We have one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park. And so there's all these toxic chemicals under the ground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools. And of course, nothing can live down there except for one type of insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates, you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack. And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear playstyles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters. In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations with the Wolfbane daggers and the Wolf Spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester. I love going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release. Mounts. Our mounts, we call them buggies, have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities and attacks.
We really wanted the buggies to be an extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities across all the core pillars of Grounded. So that doesn't just mean exploration and travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist up to 2 Red Ant workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you.
Alright, I'm back.
The Orb Weaver buggies
Still there,
are
Jeff?
less useful when it comes to general
Yeah, I'm here.
utility,
Okay.
like building a base or harvesting. but they're awesome when it comes to combat. Sure, their defenses aren't super strong.
Waiting for
but
this
they're
one to
heavy
end.
hitters.
Oh man, the days for this game to pop, they just need a ton of different bugs. First one was very lacking.
And the ability to shoot webs and entangle
Bug
other
mounts
creatures.
seem cool though.
So the Orb Weavers won't be your base building
Yeah, it looks
buggy.
pretty cool.
You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at game preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the two we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community.
He had a face in the back of his head.
Yeah, that's fun.
Buggies change how you traverse and navigate the park. What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually keeping zip lines held back so we can see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park far more fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that stood out immediately, players blaze through our content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story, characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's thing. It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was watching the community uncover clues and spin up theories. This time around, we're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1. We found that being open about what we were planning and then following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment with update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most with all of you were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer to land. So that's the plan. Larger, more complete updates spaced out just enough so we can take your feedback seriously and make every drop count. You can expect in our big updates, new buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a public roadmap so everyone knows what to be excited about in the future.
All of us at Obsidian Entertainment and Eidos Montreal are super excited about how close we are to letting all of you players get shrunk a second time and explore the all-new park on buggies in Grounded 2. If you're a returning Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting Tiny, then all I can tell you is that a world with an entirely new perspective and an entirely new feel awaits you in Brook Hollow Park. It's time to ride together and survive.
I'll be seeing what's up with it. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty decent.
We have been expecting you. This is where it starts. We can change the world as we know it. Can you handle that? Let's do this. I'm in. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? Here's to playing in the mud. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Here we go. Please, follow me.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Guess that's it. Yeah, seems like that's it. I'm just happy we finally got more of Clockwork. I've been wanting to see more of that game. The solo leveling game's pretty dope. High on Life 2, Outer Worlds 2, Moodang 2 Hearts,
What are they going over now?
Black Ops 7, Ninja Gaiden 4. Here's a War Reloaded. And that new handheld thing. Actually. Alright. That is it.
Well, I think
that wraps up the Xbox Games Showcase with a little bit more from Obsidian, showing off Outer Worlds 2, and I guess they went more with Grounded 2. So yeah. Just like last year, they knocked it out of the park. Nothing. I will say it's not S tier.
Good enough.
I would say yeah, it was a solid B, maybe A. As far as kind of base, not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. GG's, thanks for the entertainment. Got stuff to look forward to, of course. Acid, always a pleasure, especially having these kind of conversations while watching the showcases. Pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't know why people are saying L, bro.
Yeah, I don't get the whole people saying that Sony won. Sony was a fucking C minus.
Sony was horrible.
This was a B.
Everybody's L. Look at this. And let me switch back to. Look at this fucking live chat. This is on the Xbox. This is on Xbox's L show. L F F F F L. Where's State of Decay 3? Where's Fable? Where's Halo? L like, bro.
I mean, they're not wrong. Where
7
is
out of 10.
Halo?
Okay, that's it. That there was one guy said 7 out of 10. That's a reasonable thing.
Like, where is Halo? Where is Fable?
Thank you, Xbox. Falcon. Yeah, I mean it. People are stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid. I want to say A, but I felt like the last game shouldn't have been Call of Duty.
I agree.
Like we know Call of Duty's coming out. Like we know every year they come out with one. Is it? I mean, I'm intrigued. That it's continuing the Black Ops series. Yes. Now we didn't see any E-Day or Fable, which, again, I think you heard Phil Spencer at the end there, like, oh, Xbox 25th anniversary is next year. I feel like they're saving all of those classic games and they're just bombard us with like all that in 2020. Is my opinion. I feel like we're getting a new Halo. I feel like we're gonna get Forza 6. We're gonna get Fable. It's gonna be
a good year, hopefully.
2026. Oh, and then Silksong they shadow dropped. They didn't even show a trailer. They were just like, oh yeah, with the new handheld coming out, Silksong will come along with it. So, for all you Hollow Knight people out there, Silksong's coming this winter. What else did we have? So it was Outer Worlds 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Chronos New Dawn, Dawn of Bloodwalker, but there was no date. It said 2026, so that's next year. Ninja Gaiden is actually a Game Pass game, so that's something. That new looking like that one that you thought it was like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Beast of Reincarnation, that's next year. Clockwork Revolution really blew me away with
Yeah, that
the
looks
gameplay and what we can do in there. It looks like a mini Obsidian game, but it looks pretty dope. Like an enhanced, like BioShock kind of looking game. Seen a lot of interesting Game Pass games. That's alright by me. Yeah, there's quite a bit here. Grounded 2. I mean, for yeah, Chronos New Dawn. I know they. Yeah, it said fall 2025. So no confirmed date, but we're getting sometime this year. It's not a Game Pass game. No. Of course, the ESO stuff. Oh yeah, Mudang 2 Hards. That looked pretty cool. Oh, it's the solo leveling game. It's coming to PC and Steam, looks like. Doesn't look like it's coming to consoles.
Do you mean to have your intermission on?
Yeah. Oh shit. In game. Solo leveling coming 2026. Xbox Series X and X, Xbox Cloud. It says Xbox PC / Steam, so I feel like I feel like the Steam Xbox thing is going to happen. Because if you see right here, watch this trailer, and at the end of the trailer, coming to fall 2025 to Xbox PC and Steam. When have you ever seen a thing that says Xbox PC? So it's coming this year to Xbox PC and Steam, but then it's coming to consoles and cloud 2026.
Yeah, you would think if they were going to do Xbox PC and Steam, it would have been Xbox down PC down Steam.
Tony
Not
Hawk's
Xbox
thing.
PC.
But yeah, the Gears of War Reloaded. Keys update. Sensible. Final Fantasy's coming to Xbox. Phil Spencer. Bullshit. Black Ops 7. That's crazy. They're continuing with the Black Ops series. I hope it's not too futuristic, but I hope it's about futuristic as Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 had that middle ground of like, okay, it was still boots on the ground, but that you had all these high-tech weapons. I would be fine with that. And of course, a deep dive about Outer Worlds. But yeah. whatever that first game. That other one. Oh yeah. Oh, and High on Life 2. Like, they had so many. Oh yeah, Resonance, another Plague Tale game. Coming 2026. So for those of you that have not played Plague Tale games like Plague Tale and Plague Tale Innocence, or Requiem, Plague Tale Requiem, those are pretty cool games, pretty story games. So now they're making, like, I guess, prequel to the Plague Tale games, I guess. That's pretty interesting. Hope stories as memorable as Black Ops 2. Yeah, I mean, I heard rumor that it was supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, like following the story after that. Which again, Black Ops 2 was like the futurist kind of. Black Ops 3 introduced the jump pads and the wall running and all that shit, and then. But yeah. But as far as content goes, I mean, we got some games. I'll drop the new trailers of everything that seemed pretty cool to us and to me in the Discord. So that's gonna wrap things up for this one. Any final thoughts, Jev?
No, not really. Although, if you look at this Resonance, the screen you're on right now, it does have Xbox PC again on it. So that just makes me think it's like a Steam catch.
Yeah, because you also see Steam logo, right? That's Steam,
Yeah.
Xbox PC. Anything that says Xbox PC, it's Steam.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good to know.
So like this Ninja Gaiden 4 trailer. Same thing. Xbox coming October this year. Series X and S, a Game Pass game, Xbox PC, Steam, PS.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, we got some games, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, Xbox, did a way better job than the other places. Hopefully that's not the trend for the usually Summer Game Fest was like supposed to replace E3 and come out with some really cool titles. But it seems like Microsoft has the good studios and is making games. PlayStation is taking way too fucking long on.
Yeah, and they're not releasing great things.
Yeah, they came out with a $700 hardware console, but you have nothing to play it with.
Oh, I wonder how much that freaking that handheld Xbox is going to be.
Yeah, I'd say Xbox won this one again. Even though, yes, stuff is coming to also PS5 and whatnot, but again, the showcase itself was a lot better. But yeah, that's gonna wrap things up for today, guys. We'll tune in maybe again tonight, see if we can finish the Elden Ring Night Rain final boss. I guess for content this week, I'll post an update on the community feed, but I'm going on vacation following week. So I'm gonna probably be recording much more videos this week versus live streaming, so that way I have videos ready for when I'm gone. Probably be a bunch of Elden Ring character guides and stuff to get ready for when I come back. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Acid, for stopping by. Of course, Dave. Hope you have a good rest of your workday. That was it, right? Yep.
Yep.
But tune in. Anybody new here that is watching the stream, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Stay tuned. We got plenty of content for you here at Lost Days Gaming. And make sure to hit that bell icon so that way you get notified when we post new stuff. See you on the next one.
See ya.